Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. On first down, it's play action. First play taking a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They go with a direct snap.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Bites off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Breaking tackles and going. And the coverage team finally gets it, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Dropping back, it's Sampson. Makes a quick grab. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Cardinals looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, and off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Louisville, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. They put something together in this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. They have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the left side with a toss. Powers through. First down and more. He's still running. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's brought down out at the 46.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Same tailback, another carry. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. Pitch play to the back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's good for Fighting Texas A&M.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Back to throw. It's Sampson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runs through the defender. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 3.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Goes out the stiff arm. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. It's a blitz look here from the defense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. He breaks free and moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
They bring him down. The Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Now the offense will spend the timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So with playoff pressure grip, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses. The ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Ball handed off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. They'll run the option. Oh, and the football comes out.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Sampson. Grab down the middle. It's Hilton. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first in the half.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Hilton. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield. But good effort and a good play.
Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Incompletion brings up an important 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Clark. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a man down the middle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. He's a tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now it's third down and goal up the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Louisville. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoffs.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at 28. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. The pocket breaking down. Will bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Hauser. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Hands off to the left. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
The Cardinals will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. It's a quarterback keeper, and he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's good for Fighting Texas A&M.
First down and 10. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Ducks back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Sampson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Texas A&M.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
He'll toss it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Near the sticks, it's Jackson. And the game just good enough for a first down.
You know what's happening here right now is this quarterback is just taking what the defense is giving him, not forcing anything downfield, finding ways to be able to continue to move the ball down the field. Another example, nice job here picking up the first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the receivers got it. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. Look at him. You think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here's that defense shifting again. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
At the 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisville. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Snags the quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Defense is coming after him. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback will take a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Sampson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.